What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Stellaris and the one system challenge as the Corora Union. Now, these guys right here, the Uthari 370, has rebelled from the Cherryh Galactic Nation. They are, basically slaves that rebelled against their masters, and now they're asking us to be part of our nation. They want to join us, and I would love to accept. Unfortunately, that means we'd have a second system and even a second planet, and we can't really do this. Now, one thing I tried to do, I already saved and tried if that would work, is accepting them for just a moment and not unpause, and then immediately create a vassal. And this would be possible if I had picked domination. Unfortunately, I haven't, so the only option we really have is declining here. Now, here's one thing. I would have made an exception if we had like maybe 2 months left until we could pick a new tradition, but it's 71 months that we would have to play with 2 systems, and that's just kind of not the point of this, so I will unfortunately have to decline. So even though we can't let them join us, we can at least go for non-aggression pact. I think that's fine. Oh, this is amazing. Our Makazu stewards have offered a defensive pact, and of course, we will accept. So I'm able to choose a new tradition, and I want to go with domination. And we're likely going to start a war very soon with the Muran organism right here. Now, they have encroached upon our borders, and basically my plan is the following. We capture 1, 2, 3, 4 systems, maybe, plus this planet, and create a vassal. So temporarily, we're gonna have more systems than just one, but only, you know, for the war. There's no other way I can really do this. And, then we will release a vassal. Now, the reason is the following. Now that we can create vassals here, right, we have to demand vassalization in order to get the subjugation casus belli, because if we want to declare war right now, we don't have a casus belli, we need the casus belli, but we can never actually enforce or demand this because we're too weak. They're superior to us, whereas we must be superior to them in order to offer it, which I think is a little bit annoying. So the only way we can really do this is by claiming their systems and then, you know, as I said, creating a vassal from scratch, and that's what we'll do. But to make this a little bit cheaper, I think we're gonna declare some rivalries here. I'm also currently building up cruisers because we can currently do that, and once our fleet is built up, I will declare the war. Alright guys, so our fleet has been built. We've got 4 cruisers, 8 destroyers, and 16 corvettes. We could technically build 4 more ships, so, you know, either 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers, or 4 corvettes, but I think our economy can't really support all that much more, and I believe it's time to actually declare this war. I have built a little bit of a a little bit of an army as well, that we'll need in order to capture this planet. So here's basically the plan. Obviously alone we have got no chance, but we can declare this war with the Conqueror thing and invite attackers. So we can invite the Nant Fakan to the south here, who have rivaled the Muran, and they currently have a non-aggression pact with us, so they're definitely going to come in. And then we could also invite these stewards here. The problem with those is they have some of the same claims as we do, so I don't know if they're going to take it away from us or what. I'm not entirely sure. It's really a weird situation. We could form a federation with them right now, but if we do that, we wouldn't be able to call in the Nant Fakan here, and they seem to be the strongest of this alliance, or strongest out of our 3 empires, and so I definitely want them in the war, because you're only equivalent. They're only equivalent to us, so not really all that powerful. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we don't call in these guys, and we hope that we can do it on our own with just the Nant Fakan on our side. That's at least the plan. We'll see how it works. So, yeah, declare the war. We'll do it. There we are. And we'll see if they actually join us. Wishes to declare war against...
We have declared war, because some people have to learn the hard way.
4,000 enemy forces against 4,000 allied forces. I can only hope that we win. It's looking alright, I would say. I, so far, haven't really been able to do anything because apparently my economy is not actually ready for war. Okay, so this was a success, but wow, we have taken some real damage in that as well. As soon as I leave, we're losing incredible amounts of minerals because of our ship upkeep and, of course, our consumer goods, which are pretty high as well. So currently what I'm doing, I'm upgrading these mining facilities that we have, and that's helping a little bit, but it's not amazing. So I have the chance to go for psionic theory,
complete.
And I'm actually going to go for that, because that might be the ascension path I go for. Damn it, we have been caught. Our 4 cruisers were out alone because I wanted to save minerals, and now we are fighting a superior foe. This is going to be really bad. We're going to lose this. I will try and retreat as quickly as possible, but yeah, this is not going to go particularly well. They have twice our strength. I mean, we can maybe deal some damage, but likely not. We're negotiating with the Nan-Fakan right now. They seem to like us a lot more since we're in this war together. We're getting a research agreement. For some reason, we're so far behind in tech. I really did not think this would be the case. But anyways, we're giving them energy because that's the only thing we have. And we'll get some food because we need that desperately. They seem to have, I mean, our loss on the northern front, I guess, seems to have at least given them some time to build up, grow a little bit of a navy themselves. So maybe now there's going to be some more fights there. We already had an offer of white peace, which I declined because we want this planet. We can't use these 2 systems. I mean, the only thing we could do with that is dismantle them or something. And that's not really all that useful. I mean, it's what I would have to do, but I would like to get a better peace deal than that. So we have been bombarding this planet. This 2-front war seems to have worked out. So our allies to the south have been very, very successful in their attempts. We have not been as successful, mostly because our economy wasn't really ready to sustain our fleet. Now we've been untouched the entire time. We captured this system and we've bombarding for a while, even destroyed the stronghold. Very freaking nice. We've got the system. So I split my fleet in 2 and we captured 2 more systems, and I think the time has come to peace out. We've got 20 days left. We can also pick another unity thing. I'll probably hold off on that for now. Let's settle status quo. That means we should be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 systems, basically the 5 that we have claims on.
Stop fighting.
Have accepted. Very, very good. So we have a few more systems now, but that is not a problem. Someone declared a war. Do you still want us in the Federation? You do. Okay, but before we do that, let's create the vassal. There's no species on this planet. Are you kidding me? So here's my plan. I'm going to offer a migration treaty to these guys, and hopefully they will send some of their people to us. So I'm unsure what I can do about this system right now. I've looked for possible migration treaties. We only have one, and they are from a tropical world. So I don't know if they want to settle on this arid world. We'll have to see. For now, what I will end this episode off with is the Federation that we're going to start with these Makazur stewards. You've been pranked, guys. I already did my outro, but I just realized what I need to do in order to create this vassal. So first of all, we're going to have to change our resettlement policy. Currently, it's prohibited. We're going to have to change that to allowed, which is fine. Then I'm going to well, there's a few things I will do. First of all, let's check out the surface here. We're going to actually invest in this planet a little bit, repair it here. We'll build a food thing. Hydroponics farm, sure. We'll build. You have power. Maybe we'll give you some minerals as well. Sure. Processing plant. I'll give you a mining network. There you go. I think this is fine. You'll have energy, food, and maybe we'll build another food thing as well. Perfect. Now, I will go ahead and resettle, and I will put all of the refugees on here. I feel like this is kind of cool. I mean, we did give them their own planet. We allowed them into our country, and now we're even giving them their own planet. They should be grateful for that. That is everyone 700. Yep, we've got the resources for that. And that is done. Now what we'll do, we have to rename the planet as well, because this is a pretty weird name. I'm gonna go with Anti-Arctica. Arctica. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Go for it. And we should be able to create the vassal here. There's no governor. It doesn't really matter. So, we need to give the name to this new nation. And we're going to call it the well, what are we? We're the Korora Union. So, this is the Korora Refuge. Korora Union, Korora Refuge. I think that's cool. Awesome. Create the vassal. There we go. Confirm. They should accept that. They haven't. Now they have. And we can transfer one more system. The Kaburos system. Enjoy it. Come on. Very nice. So, they've accepted. The Korora Refuge is now our vassal. We're part of the Federation. That also needs to be renamed the Grand Pact. I think I'm going to go with something else instead. We're going to go with the Alliance of Free Worlds. That sounds good to me. So I spent some time shifting around our pops here to be in the positive with all of our resources. And now, I want to finish off this episode properly. First of all, we can pick another tradition. I'm going to go with Federal Unity, giving us even more unity. I wonder if our vassal counts as that. Probably not. And we also have kind of an end of an era. President Patagonicus Forsteri, 103 years old, has died. And he was the one that we started off with. So he just finished the... he finished the formation of the Federation. He created our first vassal and won our first war. And then he died. What a man, or what a penguin, or whatever. Anyways, thank you so much for watching episode 3 of my One System Challenge. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you next time.